Yeah, what's happening, people? We got another Gooner to Gooner in the house. 12th man's back. We're back again, as my boy would say. Troops in the house. You telling me, fam, you good?
I just woke up, but I'm not gonna lie, fam. You understand? The kids are on Easter holiday, so I get a little cheeky lion blood. You know what I'm saying? Normally I'm up at like 7:15 every day, blood.
Man, you got a nice line today, bro. Maybe you needed a lay-in because there's going to be stress later, bro. What do you reckon?
It's gonna be a it's gonna be an interesting one today. It's gonna be a very,
Mm,
very interesting evening, blood. I'm not gonna lie.
it is,
I don't
man.
know if
It
I'm
is.
looking forward to it. I don't know, blood. It's mixed emotions.
Are you going or are you doing the watch along?
Now I'm doing a watch along. I had a ticket. I was one of the lucky ones that did get a ticket, but I wanted to get at least Trey one with me as well, innit? But
Mm.
I couldn't get Trey one as well. So I said to myself, you know what, I'm just gonna chill, do the watch along and watch it with the kids, blood. You get me?
Yeah, fair play to you, man. Fair play to you. Listen, people, do me a favor. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're following Troops TV if you're not already. And make sure you're also in with the opportunity of Football Prizes, who are our sponsors this month for the Arsenal mega competition. Cesc Fabregas LED light framed shirt, Declan Rice, Saliba, Kai Havertz, Martinelli, and the Invincibles, Patrick Vieira and Robert Pires, also available. We've got a Fabregas and Arteta one as well as a Gabriel one. And the one that I want, which is down the bottom right here, the Henry and Bergkamp one. I'm sure Turkish has got this, by the way, but it is absolutely lit. That's the one that I want. So make sure you're in for this, people. It's a really cheap one as well. It's a great opportunity. And it literally closes in a couple of days' time. So you don't have many minutes to go. So make sure that you get your tickets in now, please, people. Big up to Football Prizes. Links in the description, or just go to footballprizes.co.uk. Go to their competitions, not just for Gooners, they've got everything over there as well. So please make sure that you are showing some love because they've been really good to us, man. So that's where we're at. Troops, let's get into it, bruv. Thoughts going into this one? Hit me.
Like I said, it's a bit of bit of mixed emotions. You get me? Proud of the team, proud of the club, to be in the quarterfinal facing a team like Real Madrid. You get me? I was one of the few. So were you, Potsy, that went to those Europa League games, and you get me. You had a whole section to yourself, blood. You understand? Forget you had a row, blood. I had a section, blood. You understand? I was like, do I want to go
Yeah,
to
man.
row 5? Nah, you know what? Let me go to row 15, blood. Nah, you know what? Let me go row 25, blood. You get me? Like, so we've come a long way, but it's just what are we what I want from this tie, I don't think I'm gonna get, blood. You get me? That's where the mixed emotions come into play, because you're looking at this tie. Madrid have a lot of players on yellow cards. You get me? And
Mm.
there's a possibility some big hitters could miss out on the second leg, and then that kind of benefits us. You get me? But when you see who's on the list who could miss out, that's gonna hurt them, blood. You get me? They got a few injuries, and if we actually went out in January and added a few additions to the front line, to the midfield, then we could be looking at a whole different thing right now. You get me? The Gabriel injury as well. That threw a massive spanner in the works, blood. Because when Saka came back and I saw him on the bench against Fulham, the hope level kind of rose. You understand? And you know me, Potts. I'm like you, blood. I keep it real in it, but I still have that
Mm-hmm. Of
little. I still have that fan in me that
course.
there's always that. Yo, you never know, blood. You get me? Like everyone says it on my like. I say, who knows, blood? You understand? So people on my channel will come in and be like, "Hey, troops, who knows, blood?" You get me? So when I saw Saka, I was saying, "Who knows, blood?" You understand? We got a good defense, nick a goal. You get me? So when Saka came back, I thought to myself, "All right, cool. You know what? Maybe we can beat them at the Emirates." But then when we go to the Bernabeu, you get me? We get put in our place, blood. We get schooled, get taught a lesson. Kind of like them days when we draw Barcelona, we beat them 2-1 at the Emirates, or we draw 2-2, and then we go to the Camp Nou, and you know what happened, blood. You get me? Kind of the same, kind of that same situation I thought was gonna happen. But then when Gabriel went down, blood, the hope just left the building, blood. You understand? The hope completely left the building because although Kiwior had a good game at Everton, I think he was I think he was probably our best defender. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was very impressed with Farmer Jakob. Fully deserved. Yeah, Farmer Jakob, blood. You understand? Polish farmer, blood. You get me? Deserved this man of the match award, but yeah, big man, bro. Farmer Jakob, blood, and his twerking wife. You get me? But you understand? Man's out there
She's more
twerking.
famous than him, ain't she? Got more followers than him.
Bro, all he does is post her on his story, blood. You get me? That's how that's why he's got his followers, blood. You understand? Just bare reposts. You get me? But with him now, yeah, and get me, I'm seeing pictures of Mbappe, Vinny, you know what I mean, Rodrigo, Mbappe, not Mbappe, sorry, Jude. I'm like, yo, blood, like they're going to target this man. You understand? They're going to target Kiwior, blood. You get me? And I don't think he's got the capability to handle that quality of attack, that quality of player. So the Gabriel thing kind of popped my balloon, blood. You get me? And then Saka, he's not going to be 100% blood. You get me? He got the goal against Fulham, but you saw against Everton, he's still missing a lot from his game. You get me? He's not the Bukayo Saka that we all know right now. You get me? And that's not his fault. That's just because he's been out for 4 months, blood. And the type of injury he had, you can't expect him to come in here and just like, you get me, wave a magic wand and, you know what I mean, become this instant game changer that he is. But he's not that at this moment in time. So yeah, it's mixed emotions, blood. It's proud, but you get me, like the situation we're in, we didn't make the moves to make this more competitive. You get me?
Yeah. Look, man, there's injuries, and injuries are a problem. To be fair, for both sides, like I've got to be real, both sides have got players out that they would be kind of a bit peeved off that they're missing. Not just Arsenal. We see here the Arsenal and Real Madrid injury list is not pretty. Jesus and Havertz means Arsenal have no recognised striker, which we know about. Tomiyasu, that's a joke. No one knows where he is. Gabriel's out for the season, and Calafiori is another injury-prone left-back that Arteta's decided to sign, who got injured with Italy. Apparently, it's weeks, but it could be months. The way that he fell was quite nasty. Real Madrid have got Tchouameni suspended. Danny Ceballos is out, and he's been brilliant for them, by the way. Mendy at left-back looks like he's not going to make it. Militao is obviously out, and Carvajal, they've been out for the majority of the season, and Lunin, their backup goalkeeper's out as well. Now, when you look at that, you'd think that Real Madrid there have got some squad players, but Mendy starts for them, Militao starts for them, Carvajal starts for them, Tchouameni apparently starts for them, and this season, Danny Ceballos starts for them. So I was speaking to Sam, a Real Madrid fan, bigging him up yesterday, saying that we've got 5 out of those that we start regularly this season. So they've definitely got some injury problems as well. I also see, I don't know how true it is, but some rumors, a guy texted me that knows his stuff, said that both Vasquez and Alaba are going to be their 2 fullbacks. I'm kind of hoping that Saka and Martinelli can be licking their lips if that's the case, because Vasquez is hated by Real Madrid fans because he's been poor. And Alaba, as much as I rate him, and he's been phenomenal for the last decade, he is not the player that you really want to be coming up against Bukayo Saka with, because of his kind of pace has gone a bit. So does that fill you with any more confidence if that is to be the team troops?
You look at who their replacements are. Valverde, Camavinga, Modric. You know what I mean? That's who's going into the midfield, blood. You get me? It's not really, you understand? It's not like when we're missing players, we're throwing in Jorginho, Marino.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no difference. It's just these lot start and these lot are on the bench at this moment in time. But there's no difference in the level. You get me? If anything, there's most of them, all of them are better than Ceballos. You get me? Technically, you understand? The defensive side, like, will be able to get at Vasquez because Martinelli's, you get me, he's found his passport, blood. You understand? And he's looked good in the last 2 games, blood. You get me? Hopefully he can keep that going into tonight's game. Saka, I'm not, you get me? I don't know how fit Saka's gonna be. Is he gonna have that burst that he's got in his game? You understand? When he drops his shoulder and he's gone, because I didn't really see that at Everton. You get me? He came through the game, but he didn't really get past his man. It was more, he was coming inside, holding him off, using his strength and just passing the ball along. So it's it all depends on how fit Saka is, bro. It's literally that. And I never saw enough from Saka against Everton. You get me? The creativity in the team right now is bad. You get me? Odegaard, massive game for Odegaard, blood. You get me? I see Ancelotti coming out and saying that. You get me? He had a lot of people in front of him. Ronaldo, Benzema, James Rodriguez made the move. He's doing his thing now. But he's been absolutely shocking this season. You get me? Absolutely shocking. And that's the thing now. They can have players injured, but are we going to capitalize on it? You understand? I don't care what's going on over there, blood. I care what's going on here. You understand? I'm looking at my house. I'm looking at my car. I'm looking at my ship. You understand? And my ship, I'm going over rocky waters right now. You understand? Couple holes in my ship, blood. You get me? It's not Titanic, but you understand? It could get to that point. You know, I can see the iceberg. I'm trying to turn. You understand? Trying to avoid the iceberg, blood. You get me? So that's the thing now. People will say, "Oh, troops, you're negative." But I'm looking at our situation that we can't even create against Everton, bro. You understand? Everton, bro. You get me? Like we if it wasn't for Muni, what's his name? Muniz.
Muniz.
Yeah, missing that city. We probably draw the Everton. We probably draw the Fulham game as well, blood. You understand? Like every time this season, when Liverpool have slipped or they've had injuries or anything, we haven't been able to capitalize on it, blood. You get me? People will say Madrid lost to Valencia, but what can I take from that, bro? Because are we going to be capable to do that? You understand? Valencia play in the Bernabeu all the time, blood. So they know what it's like when they go there. They've won at the Bernabeu. They did. Obviously, they've been poor this year. I think it was their first away win of the season. But they know the environment of the Bernabeu. You understand? They know how to. These players, you understand? When they go to that Bernabeu, it's gonna be an eye opener, blood. You get me? Now you're at the pinnacle of football. Now you are at the top, bro. You get me? So that's the thing. Like there could be a lot of things going on outside, but you get me? Like going into this game, the confidence ain't there. We're not free flowing football. Not everyone's on form. Apart from the goal that Trossard scored, he stunk up the place, blood.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So,
yeah, judges thought he played really well, but
like
the goal he scored, but decision making was a bit off point, I thought.
Very. Like, you look at our most attacking threat, Tierney. You understand?
Yeah, it is. I'll been like that for time, bro. Been like that this season when he's been coming on.
Yeah, blood, because he wants to do this crossing thing, but then you don't want to play our best crosser.
Bro, he's been treated so badly, in my opinion.
It's a disgrace.
Real talk, man. Like, he's done nothing wrong, bruv. Nothing wrong. You know, it's poor. But, you know, look, I personally do feel like he'll go with what I think he'll go with. Judges said he'd play Tierney, but he ain't going to play Tierney. Look, I think we all know that this will probably be the lineup that he goes with. But I wanted to get your opinions on this. Maybe he won't. Maybe he'll change it up a bit. Obviously, you've got Rare in goal. Looks like Timber, Saliba, Kivior, Lewis-Skelly, Rice, Partey, Odegaard, Saka, Marino, Martinelli. Do you think that's what he'll go with? Or do you think he'll mix it up a bit, bro?
Nah, that's the team.
Yeah. What do you think of that then?
I wouldn't play Skelly.
Who would you play?
Tierney.
Yeah.
I'll take out Marino, put Martinelli there, and then put Ethan on the left.
Yeah. I like that, bruv.
That's what I would do. But I don't know what I'm talking about, Potts. I'm negative.
You don't know what you're saying, bro. You're not Mikel.
I'm negative, blood. Do you understand? Yeah, been to a lot of Arsenal games, seen a lot of things, blood. But you understand? I'm not allowed to talk, blood. You get me? I must just sit here and wheel out this propaganda that they want me to wheel out, blood. You get me? Well, guess what, blood? I'm not on the paycheck.
Well, you're not, bro. You're not. and you say how it is, and
I'm not on
that's
the
what me
payroll,
and I
blood.
try and do. Not on the payroll, and if I'm honest, I agree with everything you've said in terms of the starting 11. Look, there's a lot of things we could do that could change it up. Don't get me wrong, particularly at the back. When you look at it, yeah, I look at the back line and think I would rather have White, Timber, Saliba, and Tierney in my back four. And I'll tell you why. Because all of those man can defend one-on-one.
So
I'm
what,
not
you're
sure.
putting Timber, you're putting White centre back?
I'd actually put Timber centre back because I think he's better than White at centre back. I see White at centre back. Wasn't a massive fan of it.
Yeah, he cannot go centre back, mate.
No. So White at right back, and Timber at centre back. Saliba moves to the left side of defence like he does for France, and Tierney comes in at left back. That's what I would do. Now, I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's going to do this, right? But that's what I would do because I
I'd keep
feel like...
Kiwior.
Would you?
Yeah, man, because I don't like Timber at centre back. I think Timber's quality at right back, and I think the threat that's going down that left hand side, blood. You know who's going down that left hand side, blood. You get me, man, like Vin. So you understand. I want Timber there, blood. I'd play Kiwior because he's a natural centre back, bro. I'm a firm believer in playing players in their natural position. So he's the only available.
Kiwior can do it because, like, when I see Kiwior, I see mistakes. I know he was all right.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't have faith in this Farmer Jakob, blood. But as a centre back, I'm probably going Kiwior. I'm not gonna lie, especially because he had a good game against Everton. He's gonna have a little bit of confidence in it. You get me? White, we've seen Ben White against tricky opponents, blood. Like even Rashford, rude boy, the way Ben White has a tough time against him, blood. So I don't know, man.
Ben White for me, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think he was great the other day. I've got to be honest, because as much as I didn't think he was a shambles, he just didn't look 100% fit. But I'm putting that down to brushing off the cobwebs from such a long time.
That's what I'm saying. Like Benny Blanco, he's another one. Like I Benny Blanco's my guy, bro. You get me? Like when he was centre back, he was Ben Shite. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He was Ben Shite, bro. I was saying, yo, sell this shoot, blood. You get me? Like I remember the summer when Saliba came back home, and they were saying, and they were putting out their you know, always like June, May, April, they start putting out their starting 11s for next year, their dream starting 11.
Yeah.
No one had Saliba in their back fours, blood. No one, blood. I was literally arguing with man daily on Twitter saying, brother, Saliba walks in this team. I was like, fuck Ben White. It's Saliba and Gabriel. Do you understand? That's what I'm on, bro. You get me? Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel, Tierney.
Yeah.
That was my back four. You get me? Oh, Saliba has to earn his place. Bro, we see Saliba's first game. Everyone was, you understand? All of this
and
shit.
We had Holding and all them, man. Chambers.
You feel me? I said to myself, how fucking dare you? I said, listen, I know you man don't know about Saliba, blood. You man don't know about. I was one of the one man that when Saliba was even on loan, I was saying, why have we got him on loan? Do you know what he's doing on loan? Bring him home, blood. He's ready now. Like, Fofana was here, mashing in works. And him and Fofana was in the same thing, and they rate Saliba more than him. And if Fofana was at Leicester doing his thing, and that's when he was doing his thing at Leicester, bro. But why he got his move to Chelsea. Yeah? These man chat bare shit, bro.
It's crazy,
bare
isn't
shit, blood.
I couldn't believe he was still on loan. 3 teams, bruv. Marseille, it was at Saint Etienne where he stayed for a season, Marseille, and the other one was Nice. And he was balling out. He's getting in teams of the season. And we were playing Holding and Chambers and Luiz and crap like that.
Fucking Pablo Mari.
Pablo Mari. Christ. Worrying, man. Worrying, bruv.
Come on, man.
But look, Real Madrid's team is going to be tough, whatever way you look at it. Obviously, they're looking at injuries at their fullback scenarios. I look like it. Today has been reported that it's going to be Vasquez and Alaba that play either side at fullback. But that's still a very strong team. And what that does actually at fullback is it allows their midfield.
That's what I'm saying. Potts, look at this team, blood.
Stronger. Look at it, man.
Look at this team, even with the injuries and the whatever's going on, blood. Look at that team. Camavinga, Bellingham, and Valverde as a midfield. And you're telling me that, but Chouameni's missing. Ceballos is missing. Look what's there, blood.
Exactly. And
Look
you
at
know
the
what?
front line.
Yeah, it allows Valverde to go back into midfield where he's better. So look, Vasquez and Alaba can be got at, sure, but look at that midfield. And you know, it's a nice little segue into this super chat from Suj. Big up to Suj, man, every time. He says, I'm more worried about our midfield. Any given day, our defense could hold strong, but our midfield can't regularly create, let alone convert. People say Madrid have lost. It just means oppositions convert. I'm worried about our midfield trio, bruv. I can't lie to you. The reason I'm worried about it is not just because it's weaker than Real Madrid's, because I'm a fan of Thomas Partey in the 6. I don't like Declan Rice in the 8, and I don't think Martin Odegaard is anywhere near the level at the moment, bruv. So what do you make of this midfield trio, bruv?
Bro, it stinks. It stinks, bro. It literally, it stinks, bro. Like, no matter what combination you put in there right now, it stinks, blood. You can put Jorginho in it, it stinks. You put Mourinho in it, Jesus Christ. You go with the best one that we have, which is Rice, Odegaard, Partey. Even there, blood. You understand? Like, Partey is gonna have to flip in defend and get the ball forward. He's gonna have to do because Odegaard ain't doing nothing going forward. You get me? We know Partey can make them line breaking passes. You understand? We know he can get it on the half turn and skip past Odegaard and them and just get it out to Saka. That's what we're gonna have to do because Odegaard has zero confidence, bro. Zero confidence, and I don't understand why this is, bro. You get me? Like, I do not understand. Like, the chance he missed against Everton, bro. How is it hitting your right foot? How is it bobbling up onto your... Like, brother, what are we doing here? You are supposed to be the creative spark in the team. And, bro, you need jump leads. You need jump leads, bro.
Facts.
Because you're just stalling right now. You're not even stalling. You can't even turn the ignition.
So true, man.
Bro, he's doing 30 mile per hour in the fast lane. He's in the fast lane doing 30 mile per hour and he's just holding up traffic. Man, I'm behind him. Beep, 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 beep. He's just there. Do these little turns. Going nowhere. Running out to the right-hand side and hiding. Missing sitters in the 6-yard box. This is supposed to be the captain, bro. This is supposed to be the leader.
I agree.
I totally get that. He's not a vocal captain. Do you understand? He's more of a captain that leads by example on the pitch.
I don't like that, though.
I don't mind that because
I'm old school, bruv.
I hear that, but I don't mind if you're mashing work on the pitch and it's inspiring people, then I don't mind if you're not there talking, innit? Because there's other people on the pitch who can talk. Do you understand? That's how I look at it. Like, certain time I see the armband, I'm like, okay, he's got the armband, but he's the captain. You get me? It's like that situation, innit? So I don't mind, but when you're not even doing nothing now, bro, you get me? Like, we've seen in recent seasons when we're 1-0 down, Odegaard's give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball, making runs onto the popping up edge of the box, having shots. You understand? Trying to get Saka in the game, trying to get fucking
2 goals, 4 assists. This
is what I'm saying. Like, he's obviously he's had his youth. Congratulations, you understand? Blessings and all of that. But how old is the youth now, blood? Like 4 or 5 months? This youth must be sleeping through the night, blood. You get me? Like, is he? I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, what is something going on off the pitch, blood? That's affecting him on the pitch because these men are human beings as well, blood. So when shit's going down off cam, out of view, it can affect your work life, blood. Your personal life can affect your work life, blood. Do you understand? Like, when I was in New York at the start, when I moved to Barstool and we was in lockdown, and when we lost, I think we didn't win a game from November the 5th until December. Remember that run? I was going mad, but I was losing my head more because I had my gal around me, I had my kids around me, so I was more, you understand, easy to go off, blood. So that was affecting me on camera. You understand? I don't know if something's happening there, blood, and it's affecting him now because you don't look nowhere near the player that you are, blood. You get me? Like, I argue with Gunnar all the time about Odegaard. You get me? Because I'm like, Odegaard's my guy, bro. You understand? He's not. I want him to be stripped to the captaincy, but I don't want to sell him. I want him in my team. I want him as one of my starting players. But what has happened to you this year, bro? It's like I'm pissing in the wind defending you.
Same. I've lost that battle a few times with guns, I've got to be honest. And I believe Erdegaard is the 8, and maybe we need to put Ethan and bring in someone in the 10, because for me, Rice is not an 8. I don't like the balance in our
He's
midfield.
ruining Rice as well, blood. Like
Oh, he's
Rice is getting all
disgraceful.
of this. Rice is getting his criticism. Oh, Rice is a limited player. Oh, Rice don't pass the ball forward. Rice this, Rice that. Who's put Rice in this in this scenario?
Facts.
Who has put Rice in this situation? You think Rice came into the club and said, "Yeah, I want to play as an 8"?
Facts.
He thought he was coming in to play as the 6, to play his role. The reason why we signed him was is off the work he did in the 6, not in the 8, blood. Why does this manager always sign players and want to fucking change them? It's like, blood, I swear down, bro. It's like changing rooms. Remember changing rooms back in the day?
Yeah, I remember that, bro.
He would have loved that show, blood. I bet that was his favorite show when he first moved to England, blood.
Handy and all
them, guys. When I first moved to the Rangers, guys, I used to fucking watch changing rooms, guys. It didn't fucking inspired me, guys. Guys, today we are going to watch changing fucking rooms. I'm telling you, bro. Probably the first show he saw when he turned on the fucking TV, blood. I swear to God, bro. If you know, you know, blood. You get me? If you know, you know, chat. You understand?
Handy Andy, wasn't it? Handy Andy and
Handy fucking Andy, blood. You get me? I don't understand it, bro. Like this, bro. Like people, like for all the good that Arteta's done, yeah, he's flipping tarnished it, blood. At the same time, as he's doing good, he's just fucking up along the way as well, blood. So it's just like good, and then the bad's there. Then we got up. We're back again. There's no, you understand? Good, and then the bad's going the other way. It's like a pendulum. They're battling,
bro.
I mean,
he's not the only one to do this with Rice, by the way. Because if you look at his signings, me and Turkish were going through it, right? There's only Gabriel and Saliba that you can say hasn't changed the position of in this first 11. And obviously Raya in goal, right? Because
Timber, are you sure about Raya, blood? Because I'm seeing Raya on centre mid. Are you sure you ain't changed that as well, blood?
He's a sweeper.
I see man right wing. I said, what?
Mate, you might be right, you know. So maybe it's just them too. But Timber is the only one that at the moment is playing right back, but we've seen him play everywhere across that back line. Ben White was brought in as a 50 million centre back, and he's put him at right back. And to be fair to him, it's worked out, but he's moved his position. You got how many left backs at this club have we had that are all playing left wings? Zinchenko midfield,
I think he signed 9 fullbacks.
That's crazy. Calafiori now looks exactly the same as the others, just good going forward, no good at the back. Lewis-Skelly's the best we've got through the academy, and Tierney, who we don't want, is our best left back, who he's playing here, there, and everywhere. Seen him left wing more. Party, right back. No, he's a 6. Rice, 6. No, he's now an 8. Yeah, you got Erdegaard, who's an 8. He's now the 10. You got Trossard, who was playing in the 10 when he didn't trust Ethan. Trossard's playing through the middle, on the right, on the left, in the 10, in the 8. We got Havertz, who was signed as a central midfielder, an upgrade on Xhaka. He's now our striker. Marino, brought in as a holding midfielder. He's now our striker. Martinelli, he's gone across the front line. Saka was a left back, then a left wing back, then a right winger, then a left winger, then that. What is happening here, man? Now, I'm all for versatility, but not that much. Yeah, you got to get a couple of players that can play here, there, and everywhere. I've got nothing wrong with when Tommy Asu's fit going across the back line, Timber playing in both the fullback positions, but you don't want to change every man's position. Why can't you just sign a player that's good in that position, that's ready to hit the ground running, not a project that you want to start mucking around with? And this is what he's done with Declan Rice. And in my opinion, I can understand why people are calling him Declan Rice. It ain't his fault. It's the manager's fault. And the same with Kai. A lot of people go on about how Kai Havertz is on this much money and he's our main striker. They ain't gone Kai. That's on the manager who wanted to do that with him. So this is where I'm at with it. And I don't want to turn this negative going into such an important game, but these are the concerns I have. And this is why the midfield for me is a massive issue tonight, bruv, because their midfield is lit. Yeah, Camavinga is a baller. Bellingham, we know what he's about. Valverde for me is one of their best players, if not their best player. I think if you look at what everyone does in their position, bro, he is absolutely unbelievable. So then you go through the front three at Arsenal. What would you do tonight? You've said Ethan, you said Martinelli, you said Saka. It's probably going to be Trossard or Marino. I don't think Ethan's going to get a nod. But what are you telling me?
It's gonna. I'd go Saka, Martinelli, Ethan, but he's gonna go Martinelli, Saka, Marino.
I agree.
He's gonna play his cousin, blood. You get me? You think he's gonna drop his cousin for Real Madrid? No way. Marino starts, bro. No way. No way, blood. You get me? No way he's dropping him, bro, for this game. Marino's the new Havertz, blood. Anyway, you can shoe him in. Telling you, blood. Because he signed him as a 6. Then we were told he's an 8. Now he's a false 9. Next season, he'll be a left back. It's, oh boy. He might, blood. Nah, he won't do that. He won't do that. Yeah, he'll go Marino, Martinelli, Saka. Especially because he rested both of them. He rested Saka and Martinelli, only gave him 45 minutes. It's definitely going to be them two on the wing. And Marino, because he's got like, how many goals has he got? 5 or something?
5 and 8 or 5 and 9.
Yeah, 5 and 8 or 5 and 9. He's definitely going to start, blood. And because he's tall, he's a target. That's what they'll use him for. They'll try to play him in the Havertz. But Rudiger would just lock him up. Rudiger would just probably look. You know, Rudiger will start making them funny faces at him. You understand? Rudiger's probably there like, this Marino, what's this guy? Asensio, you deal with him, bro. I don't need to deal with this. You deal with him. I'm going to help them, man, with Saka and Martinelli.
Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Look, Marino, to be fair to him, it's done all right. I haven't looked at it and gone, wow. I haven't looked at
merchant, blood.
Over. But he is actually probably a better finisher than Havertz. And I ain't really missed Kai. I haven't looked and gone, I need Kai in that position. Yeah. Because, you know, we know what Kai can do. He can be good on one day, bad on the other. Mm-hmm. My problem with it is that when you're going into the best game that you've played in the Emirates era, you don't have your best centre-back and you don't have a striker. And that, for me, is a massive worry. Now, having said that, it is basically only Gabriel that we're missing, because you can go down Havertz's route if you want, but some people would rather play Trossard there anyway, or whoever there anyway. So for me, I don't think it's like, wow, Arsenal have got a depleted squad anymore. We can't blame that. We've actually got our best 11 apart from Gabriel. But if I said to you now, what scoreline do we have to be most confident in getting through for the second leg? What does the result tonight have to be for you?
3-0.
Yes, fair.
It's got to be 3-0. It's got to be 3-0, bro. Because they can score early at the Bernabeu. And then when that crowd gets involved as well, blood, you get me? We've seen them, minutes away from going out of a semi-final against Man City. And you see the way they just... From they get 1, they can get 2, they can get 3, they can go. And with us not having Gabriel at the back to control the back line, to keep composure, to stop them from being erratic, to keep everyone's heads cool, they could just woodum. Kyrgios's going to be like, what? Looking for donkeys, looking for sheeps. I'm telling you, blood, this fucking farmer. Watch, bro.
Bro, this is why I wouldn't play him. But listen, I think any win going into the Bernabeu, I'm obviously going to be taking. For me to be confident, however, it's going to have to be at least 2, maybe 3-0, and that ain't happening. Look, I think we could win tonight. I think we could lose tonight. I don't think that Real Madrid are going to come out all pelters, all guns blazing like some are believing. Speaking to Real Madrid fans as I have, they've been playing in this kind of low block to try and stink out teams and try and counter them. So I think that's what they're going to do. I think Ancelotti's made it perfectly clear that, Arsenal are going to come out and attack. Well, we know what they're going to do. They're going to come and sit back. They know that they take a result, whether it's a draw or a win, to the Bernabeu, they're through. We have to win tonight, in my opinion. I've had any chance whatsoever. We have to win. And that's where I want to ask you. Key battles tonight. How can we win this game? Who has to win their battles in their kind of duels, in their duos? How do we get through this, bruv?
We have to win the midfield battle. We have to win that midfield battle, blood. If we lose that midfield, it's done. Because if we lose that midfield, there's going to be like remember the red arrows? This is the white arrows, blood.
Yeah.
Because if they push us back, we're in trouble. Because the quality they have, they can just keep that ball and just move, bang. The pace, the threat. Oh, mate. It's that midfield battle is everything. If we lose that early, yeah, it could be mad, bruv. It could be mad, bro. because then you're gonna push back our fullbacks. That's where Vinny and them man they light up now, blood. And Mbappe will just be there playing on the last man. Whoop. It'll make it a lot easier for them, blood. We have to be brave. We have to be brave, blood. We have to go for it. You can't. This ain't like it's cup football, blood, isn't it? It's not a league game, bro. We can't like a draw's not good enough. We have to win. You get me? We've seen how we are in cup competitions as well. We're not, you know me, we're not the best, bro. You understand? I think the last two Champions League campaigns are the furthest we've got in a cup since we won the FA Cup quarterfinals. Yeah, I don't think we've got further than this stage, blood. You understand? So you see how we perform in the last 5 years in cups. So
well, we couldn't even get through the Europa League games against Olympiacos and Villarreal and
that's what I'm saying.
United and Newcastle in the cups this year, that was the disgrace. So the mentality has got to be better than that. And I actually think the key battles tonight, people aren't talking about it enough, but Rodrigo versus Lewis-Skelly is a massive one, bruv. Because this Rodrigo is so underrated. People don't talk about him because he's got Vinny and Mbappe, but he is an absolute baller, bruv. Obviously, Saka against Alaba will be very interesting if that is the case. And then Vasquez against Martinelli will be very interesting because Real Madrid fans don't rate him at all. They've been calling for him out and everything, right?
I think Martinelli is going to cook him. I need to see how fit Saka is, blood. Man, like
he needs to be, man. Big up Hooks, man, and big up Kopish as well. Big up to Cal Drifty and Matt. Always, every time.
Love them in there as well, blood. Old school gang.
They know what it's like to play these.
Yeah,
blood.
What
we're going through, man. They know what we're going through.
This is Anfield, and then it's 5-2, blood. You understand? It's mad.
It's awful, man. It's horrible. It's horrible. But big up to them, man. But yeah, they're the battles for me. And the midfield, we'll mention it again because I don't think it's been spoken enough about how bad Ødegaard has been recently. A lot of people said he's been droppable. They're not going to drop him for this game. But why do you think it is? Because people have spoken about him having a kid. People have spoken about him being sick. People have spoken about him being injured. People have spoken about him missing Saka. All those things now, there's no more excuses, bruv. Because he was last injured in November. He was last sick in November. He's had a kid, God knows when it was, months ago. And these people are millionaires with nannies and stuff. Yeah. And let's be real. Saka's back now. They're more in no excuses tonight. I want him to be the best player on the pitch, Ødegaard, tonight.
I don't know what it is. I sit there and I think, is it the style of play? Is it how he's being asked? Is it being what he's asked to do by Arteta? Is it him having a kid? Is it the injuries? He's had a mad season. There's so many things it could be this season, and I just think it all just comes together, blood. You understand? Pause. And then it produces what you see week in, week out, blood, which is nothing, blood. I can't remember the last game Ødegaard lit up the place.
Me neither.
I can't remember the last game where he was the reason why we won the game. He hasn't even had a what's Ødegaard's most notable moment this season, blood?
There ain't one, bruv. There ain't one. He scored 2 goals and 4 assists, troops. This is our creative spark. This is our captain, our leader. And this is why I'm sick of him at the moment. And I've tried to defend him because he had a really good season a couple of seasons ago. 15 goals. He was electric. He was beautiful to watch. Scintillating form. Last season, yeah, he was all right. This season, I think he's been one of our most disappointing, if not the most disappointing. And I think he's an attacking 8. I don't see him in the 10. I think he's the guy before the guy. I think we need to go and get a proper 10 like a Florian Wirtz, who I believe will. If we're going to go and get a Cunha or somebody like that in the 10, then maybe he's going to have to drop to the 8 because I can't see him playing in this 10, man. It's not working for him, bruv. It's not working. He's meaty there at the moment, bruv.
Is he the worst player right now on the team?
Yeah, I think he probably is, bruv. I think he probably is because people will look towards Mourinho saying he's not really a striker, but he's actually delivering in certain games. Declan Rice is like hit and miss. But Ødegaard is consistently poor right now, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is there that's worse than him right now?
He actually is the most out-of-form player in this team as it currently stands. He actually is, bro.
It's a big game tonight, bro.
Because Martinelli's kind of in form. Marino's getting goals, so he's bringing something to the table. Rice is if anything happens in the midfield, it's Rice.
Mm.
Partey's been our best midfielder this year. Saliba has a few shaky moments, but he's been solid. Bro, it's Odegaard. Kyrgios had a better season. Kyrgios had a better season than Odegaard, blood. Let that sink in.
That's mad, you know.
Oh, my Jakob, blood. Yeah? Has had a better season than... Do you know what I call Odegaard, blood? You see how I do like the whole Bukayo blood clot Saka thing, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I call Odegaard Martin Wizardry Odegaard. And I have not seen no wizardry this year, blood. You get me?
Nah.
I ain't seen no Harry Potter settings, bro.
Nah.
I ain't seen no Aladdin settings, no magic carpet, nothing, blood. Not a damn thing, bro. You get me? Tonight, Odegaard is your night, bro. Tonight's your night, blood. You get me? These man kicked you out, bro. You understand? Pick Ceballos over you, blood. That should get me. That alone should get you up and going for this game, blood. That man picked Danny Ceballos over you, bro.
And he's been playing well. Look, man, let's on Odegaard. Suja's coming saying which other captain regularly gets subbed off. Yeah, that's frustrating as well because he is the first one sometimes to be like, right, let's change things up. Let's get on a midfielder, and Odegaard's the one coming off. I don't know many captains that do that. He's also said, is it possible that we've outgrown Odegaard like we did Jesus, obviously Zinchenko and some of the others? I don't know that we have.
I don't think it. I think you get Arteta out, you save Odegaard, blood. I think it's that real, blood. You get me? Go get me Nagelsmann. Go get me Enrique. You get me? Go get me these managers, blood. You understand? Then you'll see the Wizard doing this damn thing, bro. You get me? Because they'll actually play players in the position where they're supposed to play, blood. You understand? They'll actually play to their strengths, bro. You get me? You're asking Odegaard to do things that he's not really about, blood. You get me? So the only thing I see Odegaard really doing is pressing. That's the only thing that's still good in his game is his pressing. That's the only thing that's good. You understand?
Real talk is so true, bro. It's so true.
Arteta's killed a lot of players, bro. Arteta's killed a lot of players, bro.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't.
He's killing Rice. He's killed Odegaard. He's killing Rice. He killed off Martinelli. He killed off Trossard. There's so many players he's killed off, blood.
All of our attackers, man. Lacazette, Aubameyang.
He kills the attack, blood. Give me. He definitely kills the attack, bro. I'm not gonna lie. All right.
Well, we'll know next season when we do finally get a couple in. Let's see what they're like. If they're dead,
the only attacking player he's improved and is Saka.
I agree.
What other attacking player has he improved, bro? What other attacking player is, you understand, spoken about as Saka, has the respect of Saka, the fear factor of Saka, the numbers of Saka, the consistency of Saka? It is literally only Bukayo Saka, blood. You get me? This guy will sign Gyökeres and play him at right back.
He'll make Isak a left wing back.
I'm telling you, bro. Nico Williams will be goalkeeper. We'll have David Raya on the left. I'm telling you.
Facts, bro. Facts. Listen, people, there's well over 1,000 of you in here. Make sure you're following both troops and you've liked and subscribed on this one, man. There's nowhere near enough likes at the moment. And we're only
now, Mr. Waffle, Saka was good, yeah. But I do give Arteta credit for that one.
Yeah, no, he was good. He was raw. He was raw and he still is. But let's be real. Like he has probably the only one that he has taken forward.
I do give him that one.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course. Listen, we're 83 subscribers away from 37K. Hit the subscribe button, people. It's free. Hit the like button. Make sure you also do the same thing for Troops TV, man. Come on. I'm sure you're already subbed anyway, but make sure you are over there. Look, man, we've got to come to a close. This last couple of super chats I just wanted to do and then get a prediction from you. This one comes in from Lotvi, says, big up Dan and my North African brother. Troops, is us winning going to change things majorly? I don't want our club to be a one-season wonder. The aim is to continue winning. Mikel won't maintain this. Do you know what? I don't care. Win me the Champions League and we'll talk after that. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be, I don't want to win the Champions League because I don't really like Mikel's long-term future at Arsenal. Just win me a trophy. That's all I care about. I don't care about futures and long-term futures at the moment. I care about winning. So big up to you, bro, and I understand that you've got reservations over Mikel Arteta. I get it. Me and Troops have as well. but we got to win this. The Champions League is the only way we can have a good season. If we win that, we've had a brilliant season. Otherwise, it's been dusty, isn't it, Troops?
Yeah, like I hear what he's saying when he's saying one season wonder and all that, but I think that this team needs a trophy. Like whether it's obviously Champions League is the what. Like if you said to me, what one do you want, Troops? I want the Champions League. I've seen numerous league titles. I've seen doubles.
We've seen everything else.
Yeah, I've seen it all, blood. You understand? Apart from that, so for me, it would be that. But I think this team just needs that one trophy to take them onto the next level, blood. Like every team needs that one trophy to get them going, bro. You get me? And if it's to be this one, then boy, he can get a 5-year deal if he wins it, mate.
Yeah, listen, a lot of people saying just put the statue up, give him a long-term contract. He wins this. I don't care what they do. They can do whatever they want. We win that Champions League. The streets ain't ready, man. Trust me. But tonight is where we can't get carried away. Let's get this over the line first. Troops, give me your prediction, my bro.
1-1.
Okay. You think we'll hold off? We won't lose? You think there'll be a tight game?
I think the fans will play a part. Arteta's telling the crowd to play the game, not just support. So I've been in the Emirates and I know how it can get in it, especially when like everyone's together in it. You get me? So hopefully the crowd, you'll be in there, Potts.
I will be there, man.
You got to play your part, blood.
And we'll do that, no doubt. They're going to be doing stuff on seats again. It's going to be light show. There's going to be loads of atmosphere within the ground. It's going to be.
I remember the last one against Barca. No, Bayern.
Bayern, yeah.
The Bayern one.
I remember though. You remember earlier you said about the Arshavin goal, the 2-1 at the Emirates, and then we went to I went to both legs. I went to the new camp here.
Yeah, so did I.
Remember, he got kicked. He got bloody sent off for kicking the ball away.
Yeah,
never should have.
Yeah,
crazy. And then Bentler went through at the end. Remember?
Yeah. You see, fucking dick. I was like, oh my god, fucking prick.
Oh, he could have had Van Persie on the pitch. We would have gone through, bruv. He would have scored.
Yeah, would have gone.
Crazy, man. It's crazy. But there we go. Look, I'm not going to be as optimistic. I need to. I said 1-1, right? But that was when Gabriel was fit, innit? Now that he's not, I don't know if I have my trust in Kivior.
Gabriel was fit. I think we could have won the first leg.
Facts. I'll go 2-1 Madrid, but I hope that I'm wrong. I'll go 2-1 Madrid, but I hope that I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong.
And you not call me negative, yeah? And I'm saying 1-1.
Oh, bruv, I get called negative all the time, man. But yeah, you're like the one. You're like the positive one out of us today, bro. I hope you're right because I take 1-1. I don't think we'll win with 1-1 into the second leg, but if we lose, we're out. I believe because if you lose going into the Bernabeu, I mean, we were 0-0 at Highbury, then we went 1-0. We had TT and we won. That was because we had TT. We ain't got TT no more. Yeah, Saka's the one that we're looking at. I hope that I'm completely and utterly wrong, and we go and turn them over tonight 2-0, and everyone's loving life. But I don't know, man. I know what this Madrid team are about. Everyone gets excited. We've done this before with teams. We haven't lost to Real Madrid yet. Let's hope we don't. Look, man, what you got coming up, bruv? Shout out what you got going on and how people can follow you, man.
Watch along tonight, blood. 7 p.m. You get me. Pray for troops, blood. You understand?
Bro, I really hope that is one of your best ever watch-alongs ever, man, in the history of Troops TV. Make sure you sub to Troops. Aaron's put it in the chat. Big up to you, Aaron, every time, man. Make sure that you are getting this guy up to his next target. And make sure you sub to us. Make sure you hit the like button. We're literally about 80 away from 37K. So let's get that done now, people. We've still got over 1,000 in there. So all we need is just 100 people to go hit that subscribe button. And we're there. 37K. Next target is the big 4-0, which is crazy. You mad are moving mad. We only hit 30K not long ago. So big up to every single one of you guys every time. Troops, absolute pleasure, my guy. Thank you so much for coming on, man. Always a pleasure. I'll be on with Troops on Wednesday. We'll be talking all things last night, tonight, yesterday, next week, and looking forwards towards the second leg. And let's pray that tonight's a good one, man. Look, we're getting out of here, people. Much love. Take it easy and come on, you Gunners.